Let's hop into it, man. Let's get it popping, man.
Right now, the thing on everyone's mind is what the combat is going to be like. So that is what we want to show off the most.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, with previous trailers and sort of examples of the game, there were a lot of Soulsborne comparisons. Would you say that those are accurate?
Well, I wouldn't say that. Although
It's Souls-like. Anytime there's a game where it's just single player, open world, you fight enemies, you got boss fights, and you loot and you it's a weapon system and shit like that, they gonna automatically think it's Souls-like, or it's like, you know what I'm saying, Demon Souls or Bloodborne or Elden Ring or something like that.
though our map is a multi-layer, multi-pass, Souls-like map, but actually we're combining the more old-fashioned combo-driven traditional action into a Souls map. So it's kind of a combination of these two archetypes.
I like how he put that.
Yeah, so you'll see that. You'll see that.
And look a little like the combat system is like Devil May
It's
Cry.
super fast-paced.
Fast.
So
Yeah.
it's combo-driven, and you have very fancy combo.
It's not as
and you
stiff
see-
as
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Soulsborne comparisons, upon first glance, you might think it looks kind of like a Souls game, but really, as soon as you see the combat, it's quite different. It's a little bit more akin to the combo-style gameplay present in something like Devil May Cry, for example. Very fast-paced, hyper-aggressive, heavily inspired by like Chinese wuxia martial arts, and something that's very kind of present in that kind of style of fighting
Let's do
is
a
this
very
like
basic attack first.
yeah, it's like very.
I'm not gonna pause it too much, but I will say this: we need a developer from the United States because if you really realize and look at how these game developers, they're grabbing their inspiration from where they're from. So it's like if we can get some type of, you know what I'm saying, game from the United States that's like that come from, you know what I'm saying, something within, I don't know. Y'all get what I'm trying to say though, bruh. Nothing that's like Call of Duty or like Doomsday or like something like that. We gotta find something that we can grab from our history or from our whatever you want to call it and try to make it into a game like how these guys are doing it. I think this is dope.
Acrobatic, a lot of showmanship in the fighting, and we really want to represent that in the game.
Amazing. We talked about, you just mentioned Devil May Cry. Are there animation cancels included as part of the combat?
Yes, absolutely. So there's a lot of animation cancels with both your primary weapons, and later you'll see in the tutorial you'll showcase the phantom edges, which are kind of like these gadgets that you can use as well. There's various ways to string together combos from multiple weapons together, as well as like your ultimate and then your phantom edges to kind of create these awesome long combo strings.
Yeah, this is definitely Devil May Cry mixed with Souls, like for sure. 100%.
Yeah, that's always something that was super, top of mind for me when looking at the gameplay. Is it looks so cinematic, so cool. It feels like everything sort of blends together very well.
Yeah.
You talked about weapons. You can kind of see one of the weapons right here. Which weapon is this one?
So this one is the one-handed sword, and then you can see on the other slot you have the dual blades.
Yeah, now let's shift to dual blades. Yeah. Yep.
So what?
Hey, bro.
What?
That's what I'm running, bro. The dual blades, bro. The dual blades look so goddamn fun, bro. God damn. Hitting this. Come on, bro. You can put that one blade up, that one hand blade. I don't fuck with
Weapons do
that.
players have access to, and will there be more available in the full game?
In the full game, there'll be a wide variety of weapons. In the demo currently, I believe we show 4 different weapons. We show them across multiple archetypes. So here you see the dual blades and the one-handed sword. We also have like a long straight sword and then a great sword later in the game to kind of show off different
The long sword and then the great sword. Yeah, that's the great sword is the one in the trailer when he was like this with the ridges in it.
types of weapons.
Actually, we have 30 in all. In total, 30
All
or
right,
more.
yeah.
Yeah,
He
30
said,
or
we
more.
gonna go get him that little gem right there, 30
And
and
also
all,
we
man.
have this Phantom Edge, which is secondary weapon.
Yeah, talk to me about
Yeah.
Phantom Edges. What are
Yeah,
they?
it's something like this.
Damn, what the fuck is that? Whoa. Okay, well, I don't really care about the bow no more.
Great sword later in the game to kind of show off different types of weapons.
Actually, we have 30 in total. 30
All
or more.
right, yeah.
Yeah, 30 or more weapons. Yeah. And also we have this Phantom Edge, which is secondary weapon.
Yeah, talk to me about
Yeah.
Phantom Edges. What are
Yeah, it's something like this.
God, bro, what in the world? I don't care about the bow no more. And y'all know I love the bow and arrow, bruh. I love it. It's just something about killing your enemy with the bow. But this right here, bruh. This nigga is Cyborg. This is Cyborg canon. Like, this is his booyah moment. Like, is we serious right now?
Yeah. That is awesome.
Just watching the trailer alone caught everybody's eye. Because I guarantee you, when they dropped the trailer, everybody last year was like, what is this? I want to know what this is. So it's already unique in itself. Now seeing the gameplay and how it's, you know what I'm saying, not just, I mean, Souls-like games are good, they're fun, they're challenging, but like if you can add some of that action like Devil May Cry has within that, then you just, it's a match made in heaven.
And we do a really tough work. We wish S game can be in this studio with much resources.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can see here.
Yeah, let's keep watching. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Damn, they don't even have that many
It's
resources. They made
not
that just by
a
them?
Souls. It's not a typical Souls game. It's something very different.
So this demo obviously is sort of like a vertical slice of gameplay that focuses on combat, so it kind of like teleports you to different parts of the game. In the full game, what can players do between encounters? Is there overworld discovery, like hidden items to find?
There are tons of explorations and hidden chests everywhere. And here you can see
this the type of game. This the type of game that's gonna want to make you do the side missions. Even when I played Ghost of Tsushima and I didn't 100% that, and I am, it's like it makes you want to do the side missions because of how good the gameplay is. Like it doesn't get boring. It's fun. It's addictive. You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes, you know what I'm saying, you, especially if you're like a true gamer and you're the type of person that go for platinum trophies or 100% games and stuff like that. This gonna be one of them games that you'll probably be on for like a month. I mean, depending on how your schedule is.
do these assassinations. Yeah, let's do it here.
This is what Noah's missing.
Yeah,
I was
very
playing
clean.
Noah.
when you observe from here, you can
said
see
Noah,
the
yeah.
maps are multi-layered, multi-path. It's a 3D map. Although in this demo, we only showcase a very small portion of this. And we can also shoot the other guy. Yep.
Yeah, so here it kind of showcases a bit of like creative uses of the Phantom Edges with the
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, right? We gotta watch that one more time.
Nations. Yeah, let's do it here.
Watch the arrow or this guy. I'm gonna go to
Yeah.
Osprey. I'm gonna go to
Very
Osprey
clean.
class.
When you observe from here, you can
go to
see
an
the
Osprey
maps
class.
are multi-layered, multi-path. It's a 3D map. Although in this demo, we only showcase a very small portion of this. And we can also shoot the other guy. Yep.
Yeah, so here it kind of showcases a bit of like creative uses of the Phantom Edges. With the bow, you can kind of observe these.
Hidden in these corners. And now we're going to do another assassination.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay, let's get to the battle. So even the very basic enemy can do this acrobatic movements.
Oh my.
So
The sword fights, bruh. Like, have you bro? It ain't gonna win Game of the Year cause I believe Black Myth Wukong will win Game of the Year. I just do. But this is not far behind it. This is neck and neck. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the win Game of the Year, depending on how people perceive it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the DLC can go in with Elden Ring as a game, but like this shit is beautiful, bruh. Like, you're not going to get bored playing this game. That is a fact, bro. When the regular AI enemies can fight like this, oh my god.
Combat, essentially when both you and the enemy both still have your stamina meters, it'll be this back and forth of like high speed sword play where the enemy will parry your attacks, you'll parry the enemy attacks, and then once you break the enemy's stamina and kind of break their stance, that opens it up to do a longer combo chain like that.
Yeah, I love sort of like the spin attack that we saw just earlier. It's super reminiscent of like
This shit look
Hidden
fun,
Dragon.
bro.
Yeah,
you can really
precisely.
tell that there's a lot of those elements in the gameplay.
Yeah, pretty reminiscent of the like old kung fu movies if you've seen any of them.
Absolutely.
And if you're a streamer, people gonna want to watch these videos.
So something you might know of the environment, something that we're going for is that it is very much like Chinese martial arts wuxia inspired, but it's also a combination of global aesthetics as well. S coined the term Kung Fu Punk to kind of signify this kind of aesthetics art style. It's a combination of both like Chinese iconography with like the wuxia martial arts kind of visuals, as well as like steampunk and even some sci-fi
like-
elements, kind of like some global aesthetics being
It's
put
like,
into this.
it's gotta be like a mini boss, right? This ain't no real like a boss fight. It's gotta be like a mini boss.
As well. So it's really a combination of a lot of things.
Let's go to this boss.
So it's a boss.
So this is the first boss in the demo. You can see the attack patterns are a little bit more complicated.
So we're looking at this boss right here. How many bosses can people face in the demo?
There are 3 in total.
And they give you 3 bosses in the demo.
Would you say which one is the toughest?
Oh,
that's
definitely
that's
last
what
one.
you
Last
know
one
right
is
now.
toughest,
That, like,
yeah.
this ain't no short game. If they giving you 3 bosses in the demo, I can only imagine how many bosses there is in the game.
Yeah, that's
Very nice.
yeah. That's it.
That's a mini boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now talk to me about this boss. Who is this and what's
Before we get into the boss fight, I just want to know. So do you gain weapons from the enemies you defeat, or do like you just gotta buy them or something? How do you obtain the weapons? That's my question.
your strategy when taking them on?
Yeah, so for this boss, he features a couple of range attacks, but there's a small gimmick that I'll show you actually where he starts off with this range attack that you can just block at first, or you can parry to save your stamina. But if he does it again later, I'll show you can actually run in and parry it if you time it correctly. And here I switch weapons to kind of extend my combo. Oh, and I'm back on the defense.
You can switch weapons in the middle.
And I can actually weave in my Phantom Edge right here to extend the combo. Yeah.
Whoa! See, he's showing off. He's showing off. He's showing off, y'all. What was that?
That I'll show you actually where he starts off with this range attack that you can just block at first, or you can parry to save your stamina. But if he does it again later, I'll show you can actually run in and parry it if you time it correctly. And here I switch weapons to kind of extend my combo. Oh, and I'm back on the defense. And I can actually weave in my Phantom Edge.
Oh my goodness. I don't know, bro. It's up for grabs. Game of the year is up for grabs right now, bro. I know I done seen gameplay from Wukong, I done seen gameplay from this. We done already looked at a couple gameplay from Elden Ring, the new DLC. This shit better be crazy.
Right here to extend the combo. Yeah. And I animation canceled out of that using a dash so that I can kind of go back to doing my attack.
And then we see
Here.
the ghost step.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see the ghost step.
Boy. Bosses ain't that easy. You don't even know if this is, oh my god. It's difficult.
I didn't parry it.
Back up off.
Here he comes again.
Oh no.
It's
This
real.
one's a lot tougher than the previous one, so.
And that's the developer, and it's doing them like that. Oh yeah.
teased so long ago. Like, is there like a little bit of more pride around moments like
Super
this?
excited, and it's also very
That's
fun
when you
to
know.
see people being killed by the boss.
That's when you know you got a banger on your hands, bro. When you could just drop a trailer and you don't come out with gameplay until a whole nother year and people still excited for it. Banger.
Yeah. And also, this boss has very brutal way to take your head off. Yeah, you can see that.
Love the setting for this.
This is the boss from the first trailer.
So in the original trailer, there was a lot of acrobatic elements during this fight, and we wanted to show off that a lot of that people thought was just cinematic is actually part of gameplay.
Yeah, I'll show you how he can kill me. Yeah, if I don't do anything.
Oh!
So it's
Shit.
brutal. It's brutal. Cool. Yeah.
Oh, this game about to give us headaches. This game about to be brutal. I think you gotta play this on the toughest difficulty. You just have
Not
to.
for real,
bro.
not for real.
To get the
Not for real.
Yeah. But
Oh
we have
my
multiple
God.
ways to get this. One of them is climb up the column.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's how you get in?
Yeah, so that column climbing mechanic there was showcased in our first trailer, and even though it looks kind of like just the cinematic in the first trailer, it is actually part of gameplay and a strategy you can use to defeat certain bosses like this.
Is that also something that you can use to extend your combos further? Or
Yeah.
is it mainly as a dodging mechanic?
Yeah, so it's open to kind of the player's creativity. I think we set up like certain parameters to kind of certain affordances for the players to play with, and they're here to figure out like different ways to use it.
Very cool.
It's the big sword. It's a great sword.
Yeah, weaving in some phantom edges again to extend some combos.
So I'll leave it to you. I'll die for this run, and you try it again.
Oh, sure.
Right?
Yeah, that sounds
Because
good.
What's the thought process behind this?
yeah, you always see a combination of traditional things like this temple and everything, and you also see very creepy and steampunk elements like the shield and the mechanic hands. So we always use a very nice
it's like they-
combination
it's like
of
they
different
merge.
cultures to make this.
This is like a combination of like they merged a lot. So they merged like the Souls-like game with the Devil May Cry gameplay. They merged the Chinese culture, which you see, or Japanese culture, with like kind of like a horror creepy setting. So it's like a combination of both vibes, and it mixes very well.
Kung Fu Punk.
Amazing.
Nice.
There we go.
That's it.
Guys, that was incredible. Guys,
That's it.
Soulframe David, thank you so much for joining me here and giving us this look at Phantom Blade Zero.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope. You did what I'm saying. I can't wait to get my hands on this game. I'm glad. That's all we really needed, bro. Hopefully this demo can come out to like PlayStation 5 users, and we can go ahead and download it. I'm hoping and praying that we can get that instead of being at the actual showcase, because a lot of people can't make it. But if y'all can drop it, like the demo within the you know what I'm saying, the PlayStation Store, that'd be dope. That'd be, I was trying to say great and dope at the same time. That'd be great, bro. I appreciate that, man. Shout out to them boys out there. Definitely had to lock in on that.